Hi, Kate. It's Maddie.
Hello.
How are
I was on
you?
mute. Good. How are you?
Good. So we are recording. I just wanted
Yes.
to make sure, was there anyone the EAC who had told you they would not be in attendance?
No, it's a
Okay.
possibility that some of them may think that the meeting is at 7:30, even though we've said it would be at 7.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully
Um,
that's not the case. I could see if I could shoot, maybe I could shoot at least Katie a message to see if she's coming. What's going on?
okay. I'll go back on mute and hang out. Thank you.
All right, let me see what she says. If no one else joins us, would we still be able to discuss the things that are on the agenda? I know we're not like the other land use boards where we have to have a quorum to discuss certain things. So,
I don't think you need a quorum, but right now it's just you.
I know, but I mean, really, it's. I mean, a lot of whatever's on the agenda is actually stuff that's probably better just talking to you and Dana directly about. It was just more that I would want to include them in, of course, on these things. But it isn't something that's like detrimental to have everyone here. I would like them here.
Right.
Clearly, but
Well,
there's
oh, I
Katie.
see Katie. Just because it is a public meeting,
Mhm.
I think if you get one more person, then maybe that might be a good idea. Otherwise, perhaps we could take at least the bulk of the material and set up a meeting for you and Trustee White.
Okay.
Right.
Hi, Katie.
I'm here. I'm here, but I can't, I'm having all kinds of technical troubles. I can't start my video. And I had trouble getting in, but that's the way it is.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know
We can
why I
hear
can't.
you.
Okay, this is weird. Why I can't start my video. Huh. Anyway, I'm here.
Then I guess I guess we'll give it a couple more minutes.
Yeah,
If
that sounds
anybody
fine.
else comes, and then, yeah, wonderful. All right,
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
just
go
see that
back on mute for.
we do have one attendee.
Okay.
So attendee, just letting you know, we're going to take another couple minutes and hope a couple of our board members arrive. Thanks.
Shut my door. So. Oh, here we go.
I'm on mute. It's Maddie.
There I am. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. It's nice to see everybody. Yes, we hear you.
You can see
you
each
hear
other.
me? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. A miracle. Paper.
I'm doing last minute prep for class tomorrow. We're doing a lesson on weather, climate, and climate change.
Interesting. What sort of educational setting is this class in?
It is an introductory college course to environmental studies.
Which you are teaching?
So
How
I work at
exciting.
PACE.
Uh-huh.
So I'm at the New York City campus. So it's part of, we're doing a class called Water, Wildlife, and Windmills. So we're doing a focus on resources, biodiversity, and sustainable energy. So we're doing a thing on, I say we, but it's me giving a lecture. I'm giving a lecture on weather, climate, and climate change, and we're going to relate that into resource management and issues of biodiversity. And so exciting.
The students who are taking it, what sort of track are they in?
Oh, they're doing environmental studies and science for this course. So this is one of the introductory courses that's part of the major for the department. The other course I'm doing is nature and culture, which focuses this semester. Oh no! Yeah,
Yes.
is your volume up? Well, I'm saying it like she can hear me.
Let's chat. Let's chat. Where's the chat?
Where's the chat?
Huh.
There's no chat.
How can there not be a chat?
Well, there's always Facebook Messenger.
That is true. Or whiteboards.
Yeah, the other course I'm doing is nature and culture, which is focusing on racial, environmental, and food justice. So they'll get their weather and climate lesson next week.
Oh, that was it, the volume. Okay, thank you. Of course, it was something stupid.
The next
It
thing I
always
would have said
happens.
was try turning it off and on again.
Yes. I had a tea kettle, electric tea kettle that stopped working, and I contacted their help desk, and they said you have to turn it off and on and reboot it.
Technology.
It's a bit extreme for a tea kettle.
So it doesn't look like we have a quorum.
No. But you know, the stuff that we're discussing, well, I know that we have Victor. I don't know if Sade is still a member. But then Nick and Frank.
Right.
Frank, again, he might still be 17 hours away. You know, in time zone wise. He was in New Zealand, I think, until March.
Oh
Very
my.
early March.
Is Stuart going to be on?
I don't know.
I don't know who the host is, planning department.
Oh, that's it's Maddie.
It's me. Hi, Trustee
Oh.
White.
Hi.
I think Stuart typically joins. I did not hear from him whether he would be here.
Okay.
But it looks like the other members who you might be expecting are Sade, Victor, Frank, and Nick. That's the full board at this time.
And I looked at our agenda. It looks like primarily we're just looking at internal work that we want to do. There's no
Yeah, that's it.
projects we're reviewing.
No,
This
not
one.
yet.
Worthy things.
Although I have been warned that once they start coming in, they're gonna come in. So we'll enjoy the break while we have it.
Yes, yes.
Kate,
Get our
I
ducks
will defer to you. If you'd like to postpone, and then we can take this up offline, or if you and Katie want to sort of discuss, you know, sort of the outlook for the year going forward. I just want to make sure that for the two of you, it's time well spent. So Trustee White and I are here at your service. Whatever would be helpful.
I'm just looking at the agenda. So there's really the two things that are on the agenda. There are 4 things on the agenda. One of them is not a necessary conversation to have right now. So the stuff about summer events, we can push that conversation to another day. So going back to the beginning, we have grant applications. this was meant more to be a discussion of letting the council know about different opportunities that the Inflation Reduction Act were offering and any DEC grants that could potentially be out there. I had one from last year that we didn't get to in time, but since it's early enough in the year, I was hoping we could at least get the ball rolling so that when it reopens at the end of the year, hopefully, that we're ready to go when that happens. But that might be more of a conversation that I should probably have with Maddie one-on-one. Maybe set up another appointment and we can discuss that because it will require other volunteers. It was a natural resources inventory for technical assistance. So that was something that I saw pop up last year in the DEC, which I thought would be something really great that we can go in with the town of Ossining. I had already spoken with the DEC about this, and they said that since we're technically two separate municipalities, we can do this grant together, and they would provide technical assistance for the grant. So, Maddie, I think we should schedule an appointment to talk about that in the next couple of weeks if we can.
That sounds fine. Yep.
The other thing was Trees for Tribs. The grant application is due March 1st. So I'm attending the, I'm gonna butcher this and I should get it right. So I'm gonna pull up the Hudson River Watershed Alliance is holding a Trees for Tribs workshop on Thursday morning at 8:30. I am attending that.
Great.
So I have the application for Trees for Tribs. I guess the issue is where would we want to do it? It would have to be along a tributary to the Hudson. So I think at this point, it would just be about identifying an area that we can do this and, you know, how we would maintain it.
I think we had spoken about this in 2020, as a matter of fact. We looked into it and our superintendent of recreation and parks, Bill Garrison, had recommended Crawbucky Park.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay.
And the town did Trees for Tribs or whatever exactly the name of the grant program was. I remember they did that in like 2018 or 2019. I don't believe the grant application was terribly onerous. I think it was like a form.
No, it's a very simple,
Yeah.
I have it printed out already. It's a very simple grant application. It's just really more identifying where you would want it to go and who's going to be responsible for maintaining it so that it survives for the minimum year to two that it requires the care for.
Right.
Okay, Crawbucky.
And another thought,
Mhm.
would there be a place to put some of these trees to replace at the section of the Sing Sing Hill where the walkway was being developed as part of the new project there down on Water Street? And you know, there's going to be removal of some invasives if possible, and maybe some of these natives could go in there.
That is, I don't see why that wouldn't be a possibility. The only thing that I'm concerned about is like once they start doing the construction, that it's not going to disturb anything that we put in.
Because this is for this year's planting, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is for, so the application is due March 1st, and I believe the planting would be in the spring.
Okay,
The
so
next round,
timing-
yeah, the next round though, they do this twice a year. So the next round is I think October is when I might be getting the dates wrong. Either September or October is when the next one is due. I'm just concerned about what the construction might look like.
Yeah, the timing's not quite ripe yet.
But
Maybe
once
we can
it's
definitely
done,
keep it on the radar for,
Yeah.
maybe, 3-4 years from now.
Yeah.
But I think that'd be a great spot. You're right.
I was thinking about that spot too, and that was like the only reason why I didn't want to bring it up because I wasn't sure. But yeah, that would be, because this is something we can keep doing. There's no limit as to say we can't do it again. So definitely keep that in mind. All right. Next on the agenda, Earth Day. Woohoo! I want a table. I feel like I want the EAC. I'm stuttering a lot today. Forgive me.
I'll forgive you.
I was hoping that the EAC could have a table at Earth Day.
We know some people. We can definitely make that happen. And I'll share also with the group and with whoever is watching from the community that we are hoping to do a soft launch of Project Mover, which is the e-bike chair at Earth Day. So I think that if the Village EAC wants to hold down a table, I think it's yours for the taking. And I think that might possibly be integrated with the table that we're going to do for Project Mover.
Ooh,
Great.
okay. Because I also had like a bunch of other ideas too. So I think in combination of Project Mover and just other things that we're doing, that would be really cool.
And I think just to let people know we're here and maybe get their feedback would be really valuable on top of everything else.
I know that volunteers are always an issue for these events, so I will find out from my department at Pace, and I'm sure it won't be a problem. If we can get student volunteers to come and help out that day too, and we might be able, if we can offer them some sort of like community credit or whatever it is that they might need. Because Earth Day is a lot of fun. You know, I did it last year and it was a blast. So I'm totally up for doing it again and getting, you know, trying to excite people about the event. I'm meeting with Susie on Thursday. So we're going to talk about some Earth Day ideas and start getting things, you know, offering help wherever I can for that. But that was pretty much it for the agenda. That's why I was like, I wasn't so sure that it was something that was going to be like so detailed that, you know, it would have been nice to have more people. But there was something about, so the Earth Day Festival, I was thinking in addition to the e-bike stuff, like we're dealing with a lot of invasive species coming in. So maybe this can also be tied to the Trees for Tribs thing, you know, trying to make sure that our trees are flourishing. We got a lot of invasives coming in. So like one of the things I was thinking is that we can do some sort of like activity with the kids to make them aware, and they can start keeping an eye out for things like spotted lanternfly. And like there were a lot of really cool things that the DEC has for like craft opportunities. Like you could print out different things and like we could do something like that at the table to get people to come over. Like I have a whole bunch of ideas.
Cool.
So yeah, that's pretty much what I had for tonight.
I think that sounds great.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, this was time well spent. I think that we should set up some time, Kate and Katie and Trustee White, if you're interested too, to sort of talk about some of the grant opportunities available and also kind of keep the EAC in the loop about the other. I think we probably have about 15 active grants right now, most of which, if not all, have an environmental component that, you know, certainly we would love to have EAC's feedback on, you know, are we doing quite enough in those areas? So I think we can definitely set up that meeting at everybody else's availability. But I think this is helpful.
Yeah, I mean, I can come in. I'm available. I'll send you an email, of course, but I'm available on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays to come in. So if there's something, you know, we can help with, let's do it.
All right. Well,
I
I
don't
guess
have anything else. How you doing over there, Dana? Any thoughts or how?
No, I think that Earth Day table sounds like a great idea. And I'm glad you have so many fun ideas. It'd be a good way to maybe get some people on the committee to volunteer.
Yeah, yes, I know there's a committee out here and we do good stuff.
Yeah.
you certainly do.
And we have an exciting leader, Kate.
Thank you. I'm excited. I am very excited. I just since we've had the last couple of months off, I've had a lot of time to just like think about different things that we're working on and what's happening around the village, and attending a lot of things that have gone on in the last couple of months. And now I'm just like in this mode of like, it's the early part of 2023. Let's do.
Mhm.
All right. I don't have anything else up for discussion. So is there anything else that Katie that you want to bring up?
No, thank you for leading this.
I just would like to give the person in the attendee list a chance. I don't know if you guys typically take public comment, but since we only do have the one person, If the person who's the attendee wants to be heard, if you would raise your virtual hand, I will bring you over. Give you a minute. Okay, I will take that as a polite no, thank you. All right, well, till next time, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll be in touch. I'll send you an email, Maddie, and we can set up an appointment.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. And I'll let you know how
Thank
the
you.
meeting with Susie goes.
All right, good night,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Have a
Good
good
night.
night.
Bye.